published 1730 EDT, the 15th of September 2017, updated 2056 EDT, the 15th of September 2017. Mauricio Pochettino has revealed how a deflected Harry Kane free kick 3 years ago might have saved him from the sack. The Tottenham manager was attempting to pick his favourite of Kane's 103 goals for the club on Friday when he divulged how close he felt he was to losing his job before his 10th game in charge. That was against Aston Villa on November 2, 2014, when Spurs were 11th in the table and 10 down with 6 minutes to play. Nacer Chadli pulled Tottenham level before Kane scored in stoppage time, with his free kick hitting Nathan Baker and wrong-footing Brad Guzan. Spurs boss Mauricio Pochettino says Harry Kane saved his job 3 years ago. Poch revealed his favourite Kane goal was a late deflected winner against Aston Villa in 2014. The Spurs boss said that he could have been sacked in 2014 if Kane hadn't scored against VillaSpurs went on to win 9 of the next 14 league games, and Pochettino, who had initially struggled after coming in from Southampton, believes he would have been on thin ice had Kane not saved him in those early days. In picking that goal as his favourite at the club, Pochettino said, "Maybe I can find many other goals that were fantastic, but for me the goals are related to emotion in the period you were living. For me that goal was an amazing goal because it meant for us, for everyone, the possibility to stay here today." Pochettino believes Kane's deflected strike against Aston Villa 3 years ago saved his job. Kane's lucky late goal that day led Spurs to win 9 of the next 14 league matches with Poch. Kane wheels away in triumph after scoring little, knowing he may have saved his manager's job. It's true, the team were in the bottom half and we were a little bit under pressure because the team were there and playing well, but not winning games, and we were a bit under pressure. Always in football, when you don't get good results, the first to be sacked is the manager, citing the example of Ronald de Boer, who was sacked after 4 games by Crystal Palace this season. Pochettino added, "The first 10 games are important, that is why that goal allowed us to carry on working and try to change the club." Poch said of Kane's goal 3 years ago, "It allowed us to carry on working to change the club. We were in the first season at Tottenham and people on day one when I signed the contract said, okay, maybe in a few months we have a new face in front of us." Pochettino, meanwhile, admitted he is no closer to knowing when Danny Rose will end his 18-month injury nightmare. The club say the intention is for Rose to resume training in the coming weeks, but Pochettino revealed he is still in the dark over when he might next be able to pick the England international, who injured his knee at the end of January.